broadcast is a production of Oneida Indians Live and the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed or retransmitted without express written consent from the Oneida Special School District.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you. Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Relive the moments that made history on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join sfn.tv for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit sfn.tv for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at sfn.tv, your home for local sports and community memories.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. We're going to have baseball action between the Oneida Indians and the Jellicoe Blue Devils shortly. We are currently in a bit of a delay as we wait on the officials to get here. We promise that we will have action at some point here for you on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. These two teams, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a district game, I believe. I'll need somebody to... I'm getting the thumbs up on that. And it is senior night. Big game here for both teams as they enter district play. Of course, district tournament going to be starting here within the next week for baseball. So this will be an important matchup. We're going to go back on break here as we continue to wait for our officials, but we promise we will be back shortly here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
We're here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. We're still in a bit of a delay here, waiting on officials. But we're going to ask that you do not click away, as we will be having baseball action momentarily on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Once these officials arrive, it'll be a big game, senior night, district game. It's a big game for both teams. You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to go back to break once again during this little delay, but we will be back shortly.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
And we're back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network as we're finally going to deliver on what we promised on. The umpires have officially arrived here at the Jackie Lay Sports Complex. And that means we are just a few minutes away from first pitch. As one official is going to talk to a softball coach. I'm not very sure why. You hear Blue Oyster Cult playing.
It's a classic.
It's a great song. I love this song.
Absolutely.
I love this song.
Speaking of blue,
Jellicoe and their Jellicoe and their road.
You could call Jellicoe the Blue Devil Colt. No, we probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
The blue.
I do but I like the uniforms.
Oh, they are.
The blue is really clean.
On the gray pants.
With the gray pants, the white numerals with the white trim looks very, very nice.
Camden, if you'll get a shot of Jellicoe's uniforms.
You can just get that coach right there.
Yeah, I guess he's in the frame. Which, Oneida, similar uniforms tonight, wearing the orange jerseys and the white pants. Of course, you're not going to see that with Coach West right there as he wears his pullover.
I don't blame him. It's a little the breeze out there is a little cool this evening.
It is. It really is.
But this is, in your opinion, Johnny, this is much better baseball weather than last week.
Sure. This actually might be too cold.
Oh, stop it.
You can't ever have it just right, can you,
Johnny? No, I'm not Goldilocks. As you see the coaches and officials meeting at home plate. Going to exchange lineups to discuss some rules and stuff. And then we will have the starting lineups followed by the national anthem.
We're going to do the national anthem first, then the starting lineups.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I said it might have been too cold, but I am in shorts and a t-shirt right now, so maybe it's all right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Jack E. Lay Sports Complex for tonight's Senior Night contest as the visiting Jellicoe Blue Devils will take on the Oneida Indians. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Blue Devils. Leading it off, second baseman, number 6, Trevor Gilbert. Batting second. Pitching, number 15, Bryson Starr. Batting third, shortstop, number 1, Gabe Rizzotti. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 18, Jeremiah Ivy. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 9, Brody Parton. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 27, Landon Mann. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 11, Carter McNamara. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 2, Moritz Zerhausen. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 25, Levi Hughes. And now the starting lineups for your Oneida Indians. Leading it off for the Indians, shortstop number 3, senior Eli Rector. Batting second, catching number 20, Caden Shoemaker. Batting third, the pitcher number 4, senior Brock Ryan. Batting fourth, right fielder, number 8, senior Maddox Hutcherson. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 6, senior Ben Sexton. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 7, Zeke Orick. Batting seventh, third baseman, number 25, Calvin Smith. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 15, Jordan King. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 19, Creighton West. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and remove your caps for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
That was the national anthem. And starting lineups provided by Bo Kidd. Big thank you to him for that. As we are now set to kick off. Or should I say, nope, I'm not going to say that. Tonight's senior night matchup. And it being senior night, we've got a senior on the mound. Brock Ryan is starting the game for the Indians. Usually behind the plate, but tonight on the mound. He doesn't have a ball to pitch with.
4 seniors in this lineup this evening for the Indians, as they have been much of the season. But you talk about Brock Ryan. Brock Ryan's had a number of outings this year for the Indians. He's pitched in 6 games. 4 of those are starts, 18 2/3 innings pitched. He's got a 1-4 record. ERA is sitting around 6.5 right now going into this
I'd chalk that up to the small sample size.
Very small sample size, no doubt about that. Brock Ryan, though, has some good pitches in his repertoire. As I just noticed, though, both teams, Oneida has always been a little thin on the bench this year, but Jellicoe even thinner. They do not have a sub.
They had one.
Okay, I did not see one over in the dugout.
Yes.
So either way,
I saw him come out during national anthems.
Okay. Well, I thought I saw 2 coaches. And 9
I
players.
definitely did see 2 coaches. I think one of them standing over there.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So,
yeah, there he is.
A youthful team probably over in Jellicoe this year. They've had some definite bumps in the road this season, but Oneida probably going to be turning to their seniors tonight up on the hill this evening for it to be senior night. All 4 have, 3 of the 4, have pitched in games this year. Who knows? Maybe we'll see the debut of Maddox Hutcherson on the hill this evening.
I'd love to see that this evening. Got to pull up my lineups here.
Once again, the Indians in the home oranges this evening with the white numerals, white trim, white lettering, and the white pants, of course. And Jellicoe, again, in the road blues this evening, white numerals and trim, white lettering, and the gray pants. Which I don't know about you, Johnny. I'm a fan. I don't mind to see the high socks. I don't mind to see the stirrups every now and then. Whenever it comes to baseball time, both these teams going with the long pants tonight.
I think the stirrups are fine. I mean, I never wore them personally. When I played, you were given a choice.
Okay.
Did you want the short pants or the long pants? And I always chose long. I wouldn't look good in short pants. Shoemaker throws down, and we're going to get underway. As the leadoff hitter for the Blue Devils steps up. That'll be number 6, Trevor Gilbert. He'll be manning the 4 hole at second base this evening. Brock Ryan into his windup. Delivers. First pitch swung on for strike 1, and that comes in at 6:01 p.m., about 30 minutes later than planned, but you know what? We're here to play. As second pitch also swung on for strike 2. Quickly 0-2. 2 fastballs in the zone. And a third one gets the strikeout.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're Brock Ryan right now, 3 straight fastballs, 3 straight strikes.
So that'll bring up the 2-hole hitter. Number 15, Bryson Starr.
Number 15, Bryson Starr.
As he digs into the right-handed batter's box. Ryan. Once again, fastball a little more outside. Catches the zone for strike 1. Quickly back into his windup. Once again in there. Strike 2.
I like it. I mean, again, just pepper the zone, young man.
Do we see it again here? We actually are going to see a foul ball. I thought that was about to be a hit for sure. Came off the bat hot. Off the bat of Starr.
Got a good cut on it, just a little early on that one. Pulls it just foul down the left field line. I'd venture to say, though, Brock Ryan going to come right back at him with another fastball.
Well, we'll see. Maybe this is where he throws the changeup. Fools him. He's going to step off. I don't know if he didn't like the sign or if he's got some dirt in his cleat or something. But quickly back. The 0-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 Ks to begin the game for Brock Ryan.
Gabe Rizzotti.
As up steps number 1, Gabe Rizzotti. Pitch from Ryan. Is hit, lined over to Creighton West. He'll snag it for the third out. A 1-2-3 inning for the senior Brock Ryan to begin things. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll see how the Indians offense responds right after the break.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
We're back here for the bottom of the first here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. 1-2-3 top of the first for the Indians, looking to come out, get some offense started early on in this one. On the bump for the Blue Devils is going to be number 15, Brandon Starr, batted in the 2-hole last inning. Of course, victim of the strikeout from Brock Ryan. I thought they might have changed the lineup this night, but I guess not. I thought they might have had all the seniors batting in the first 4, but
I mean, I understand what you're saying there, but I think right now with this still being a district game tonight, go ahead, go about your business as normal, and try to take care of this as quickly as you can.
Yeah, I mean, I do 100% agree with that. I can't act like I don't. The throwdown will begin the bottom of the first as up steps the leadoff hitter for the Indians. Has been the leadoff hitter ever since his sophomore year. And now on senior night, he'll lead it off once again, Eli Rector. Starr's first pitch is outside, ball 1. So Rector's going to start ahead in the count.
Rector, a 290 hitter coming into today.
Solid average. As he'll send a chopping ground ball, it'll go just foul down the third base line.
A 449 on base percentage this year as well. He's got 20 hits, which is good for third on the team. 1 double and 2 triples to go along with 5 RBIs in the leadoff spot.
5 RBIs in the leadoff spot is nothing to sneeze at.
No, it's really not. Especially, once again, you're talking about a smaller sample size comparative to to what you normally see in, of course, like college or major league. So 5 in the leadoff spot means somebody's getting things done down at the bottom of the lineup as well.
1-1. The pitch is a hard line drive into center field, just off the glove of the center fielder. Rector will pull into first on the error. So, quickly a base runner for the Indians as up steps Caden Shoemaker. Not a senior, but he's been playing like one this year. In contention to maybe be the best hitter on the Indians this season.
Well, you said it. He's actually second on the team right now, coming into today with a 379 average.
Rector takes off for second. Little hit and run as Shoemaker grounds one to third. The throw over, not in time. Shoemaker's going to make it to first base. That is going to be considered a base hit. Rector moved up to third. And now, no outs. Brock Ryan comes in. Chance to drive in some runs here. You can continue what you were saying.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Brock Ryan, the senior, steps in. Shoemaker. Good jump. Another hit and run as Ryan pokes one past the defense as they were preparing for the steal. Rector will score.
Perfectly executed hit and run there by Brock Ryan. Does exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation. You hit behind the runner, put it in a hole because the second baseman's going to come over to cover at that point. Perfect spot for that little CNI single. Moves the runner over to third. Everybody just switches places. Still now runners on the corners, nobody down with a 1-0 lead.
Maddox Hutcherson steps in, looking to drive in more. Brock Ryan gonna get a jump. Another hit and run. Bounces off the third baseman's glove. Shoemaker is gonna come in to score this time. Runners are on first and second now. Still no outs. 2 runs have scored.
And another senior coming to the plate in Ben Sexton.
These Indians have been getting monstrous leads. Both men going once again. Sexton way foul. Hard hit, just a little early. If he can straighten that out, I'm going to say that's 2 RBIs for Ben Sexton right there.
Very possible. Max probably have to get on his horse right there, but...
Well... Nothing's impossible.
Sneaky speed by Hutcherson at first. That's what we'll call that.
And here the runners go again. Kind of a pitch out as it goes outside. Brock Ryan moves up to third. Maddox Hutcherson actually going to stay where he is.
Yeah, I think he may have missed the sign on the double steal. He'll be off, I'd say, on this pitch.
And you are correct, as there he goes. Pitch outside once again. No throw. Hutcherson's going to pull into second. So 2 in scoring position, still no outs. Senior at the plate. Wouldn't be surprised to see some fireworks here. As Ben Sexton, long looping line drive, lands just in front of the shortstop. And the throw not going to be in the catcher's glove. Brock Ryan comes in to score. And runners on, still 2 runners in scoring position as Hutcherson and Sexton both move up. Zeke Orick, the freshman, comes to the plate. Still no outs.
I think the coach for Jellicoe coming out asking why that was not an infield fly rule, but the reason why is because there was not runners on first and second or the bases loaded. The runners were on second and third.
Correct.
So there is no infield fly rule at that point.
I don't know if that counts as an easily catchable fly ball.
No.
I'd call that a looping line drive. Zeke Orrick steps up. First pitch hacking. Just no dice.
Either way, the Indians have plated 3 now with an opportunity to add on.
Another swing from Zeke Orrick. Once again, no contact. It's 0-2.
Remember, we're going to be honoring the 4 seniors tonight at the conclusion of the game this evening.
As that pitch runs inside. Field umpire now telling Maddox Hutchinson to calm down on the clapping. Another one whizzed past Zeke Orrick's head. Runners stay where they are, 2-2 count.
We had senior night for softball on Friday, where we honored 2 seniors. We'll honor 4 here this evening, and then Johnny will be honoring 1 more later on this week at a soccer game on Thursday.
Yep. Stay tuned for all those. As that one's cut on for strike 3. First out of the inning. Still 2 in scoring position, however, with 1 out, as Calvin Smith steps up to the plate.
Little Ina Kamosi.
Huge lead from Ben Sexton. As first pitch in there for a called strike.
Which you can do that there at second whenever there's no one holding you on. You've got a guy in front of you. You know you're not going anywhere unless the runner at third is heading to the plate on a pass ball, wild pitch, something of that nature. And if the catcher's going to try to throw you out at second returning, that gives the green light for your runner on third to head to the plate to score.
And at that point, you might as well just head to third.
Absolutely.
1-1 the count to Calvin. That pitch going to be just a tad high. 2-1. As he's going to chop one foul. Evens things up at 2-2.
Indians back in action tomorrow at Jellicoe. Softball also going to be on the road tomorrow, but we will have action here on the IH Sports Network tomorrow. Soccer at home as they will host Powell. So if you're a fan of Indians athletics, catch us there for that one at Jane Terry Hoffman Field.
Full count, 3-2.
I believe that last pitch was a little high there.
It definitely was. Crossed them up more up at the letters.
Hard ground ball from Calvin Smith. Just a little foul.
It's a nice hack, though, by Calvin.
He's just a little later. I mean, we're seeing a hard ground ball. That's not an easy play for any third baseman to make.
No, generally not.
Down the line,
the hot corner.
Down that hot line, right there, just inside the bag, especially if it hits the bag, which that ball might have. And that one's going to hit him right in the helmet. Hey, get on base by any means.
Calvin's got that thick noggin. That ain't going to hurt him too much.
Yeah, he's fine. The helmet also helps.
That will leave bases loaded now.
Yes.
1 down, Jordan King coming to the plate.
Number 15. Bases loaded, 1 out. Double play still in order. As first pitch is a called strike. Looked like maybe a two-seamer or a sinker there. That one's going to run a bit inside. Nearly hit him.
The Indians get to the next batter in Creighton West. They will have officially batted around here in the first.
Jordan King got us in a high fly ball. Was that caught? I can't tell. Jordan King is returning to the batter's box, so I believe the ruling is foul ball.
New lease on life's how you call it that way.
Yeah, yeah. You keep battling up there. You foul off a few here and there. They'll give you one right in your wheelhouse, and then pew! That's the way I see it. Or they nearly hit you in the head.
Yep, a little high and tight on that one. Counts now, I believe, 2-2.
It's either 2-2 or full. But I think you're right. I think it's 2-2. As King sends a ground ball, third base side steps on the third base bag for one out. And that is going to be the only out. So another run scores. 2 outs still in the inning. Creighton West coming up to bat with runners on first and second. 2 outs.
Good to see Creighton back in the lineup. We saw him there last week, but good to see him back in the lineup.
That pitch runs in, hits him, looks like right on the thigh.
Yep.
And now the Indians have officially batted around as up steps the leadoff hitter of this inning, Eli Rector.
Rector on via the error back in the early part of the game.
As we're still decently early in this game. First pitch going to be outside.
Oh, definitely still early.
Big RBI opportunity for the leadoff hitter, Rector.
Talked about it, only 5 on the year. He could easily add a couple here.
As there's a ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop over to second. Gets the out at second. Way to get that runner there. Get the closest out to you. As that'll take us to the top of the second with the Indians with a 4-run lead. We'll be back for the top of the second right after the break.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
We're back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Brock Ryan still on the mound for the Indians, trying to keep this 4-run lead exactly where it is. Get those hot bats back in there. A little sidearm action on that one. Here's the fastball. Welcome back, Caden Shoemaker.
Yeah, it took him a minute to get his stuff on. Of course, he was in the on-deck circle there.
Yep. That's the life of a catcher.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine it.
I played it for 2 years in high school, so believe you me, it was never fun. I am never one to give a catcher a hard time because it is by far one of the more tough positions to play as a baseball player.
You look at defensive grading that they use for statistics and stuff, catcher is listed as the hardest position on almost all those. So,
now batting number 18,
up
Jeremiah Ivy.
for the Blue Devils is number 18, Jeremiah Ivy. As he steps in, facing Ryan for the first time. The windup and delivers. Pitch swung on for strike one. Running inside, nearly hit him. 1-1.
First ball pitched by Brock in this game.
As there's another pitch swung on, strike two.
Yeah, Ivy was chasing after that one. There's no doubt about it. Brock was way out of the zone, but got Ivy to chase.
As there's another one. Another strikeout for Brock Ryan, up to his third on the day in just 2 innings of work.
Batting number 9, Brody Parton.
So now here comes number 9, Brody Parton.
Three out of your 4 outs are strikeouts right now if you're Brock Ryan. Just keep your foot on the gas, young man.
Of course, that one line out to Creighton West. Quick pitch from Brock Ryan. Little low.
Brock wastes no time out on the rubber. There's no doubt about it.
No, he gets back into his windup. As soon as that batter steps in, he's back. Look at him right there. As the 1-1 pitch in there for strike two.
Toe the rubber and let's go to work, young man.
That's just what we're seeing so far from this Indians team, is just a quick pace style of play. And there's strike number 3 on the changeup, I believe that was.
Now batting number 24, Landon Mann.
Which brings up number 24, Landon Mann. 2 strikeouts in the inning already. Maybe looking for number 3 here is Ryan. First pitch swung on for strike 1. Another one of those high fastballs.
Mm-hmm. They've not proven
there
they can
goes
hit it.
again.
They've not proven they can hit it so far. I'm sticking with it if I'm Brock Ryan.
When I play MLB The Show, that's my least favorite pitch right there. As there's a ground ball straight back to Brock. Flips over to Jordan King for the third out. 4 strikeouts through 2 for Ryan. 3, that's going to be 6 straight outs, period. And it gets the Indians offense back in there in the bottom of the second, which we will see right after the break.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
It's the bottom of the second here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. As 2-3-4 due up for the Indians. Caden Shoemaker comes out from behind the plate, going to take some cuts at the plate to begin this inning. As Starr once again returning to the mound.
Sorry, Caden, your walkout got cut off. I apologize, young man.
He probably doesn't care.
Let's try this again.
Nice snag by the shortstop down there.
Now to play. course, also there's softball action going on to our left up here at Jack E. Lay Sports Complex as the high school Lady Indians are taking on the Lady Raiders of McCreary County in a doubleheader.
Foul ball lands near the trash can on the third base dugout. 0-1.
And then behind us, directly, the middle school Lady Indian softball team in action as they are taking on Sunbright. And with an update on that, the Lady Indians leading McCreary County 4-1 in the fourth inning of Game 1 of that doubleheader. Lady Indians could take one, if not both, of those games in that doubleheader tonight against McCreary County. That is a huge, huge pickup for them going into the rest of this week.
Of course, I mentioned it earlier, but district tournament action is going to start here within the next week, called Strike on Shoemaker.
I think they round out their regular season. Baseball rounds out their regular season next week. Softball will round theirs out at the start of the week after.
As there's another foul ball hit high in the air. The catcher going to try to get it, just missed it.
Yet again, another one of those new lease on life right there for Caden Shoemaker. And he knows that he's been underneath both of those pitches right there that he's cut on and fouled off. You just got to barrel it up a little bit more.
Whoa.
Struggling there, Johnny?
Maybe. We don't have to point it out. As he's going to rip one out into center field, high in the air. Center fielder can't make the play. Shoemaker's chugging for second, and he'll get in there standing up. Leadoff base runner for the Indians brings up Brock Ryan. Excuse me. Ryan steps in, second time today.
Yeah, looking to add to his own cause here this afternoon. What a
rips one into the 5-6 hole over there. Shoemaker going for the plate, and in there, no problem. Ryan pulls into first with a single and keeps it. No outs in the inning. Maddox Hutcherson steps up.
Nice RBI there by Brock Ryan, once again helping out his own cause here this evening. Puts them up by 5 here in the bottom half of the second inning. Still nobody out, as you said, Johnny. Oneida looking to get rolling here just as they did back in inning number 1. Nobody really holding Brock on over at first.
He's going to try to take second. Ball skirts away.
He got just a piece of that to foul it off.
Oh, okay, foul ball.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know if he got a piece of that or not, but apparently it tipped just enough to get away from the catcher there for a foul ball.
You think Brock goes in motion again?
Oh, there's no doubt about it in my mind. Right now, you're running until they prove that they can stop you from running.
Now being held on.
Still a nice lead over there at first, though, by Brock.
And there he goes. Nice first step. That one does skirt away from the catcher. He's going to try to go for third on the pass ball. Throw down. Not in time.
Nice. That right there is just heads-up base running by a senior. You got the second easily. You noticed the ball was gone. Coach West tells you get on over here and pick up an extra 90 feet right there. Great heads-up base running by Brock Ryan. Nice job of coaching over there at third by Sean West.
In scoring position, any sort of contact will score him.
Should score him.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yes. Not a guarantee. Line out could get a double play.
Yeah, line out or ground out to the pitcher. But that probably will score him as the shortstop fields it, fires over to first. Good throw, and that's out number 1. Ryan does score on the 6-3 putout. Brings up Ben Sexton. So he steps in second time today. That pitch low and out, ball 1.
Indians leading 6-0 here. Bottom half of the second inning. Don't know if we're going to see a new pitcher in the lineup next time around. I know Coach West and Coach Hamilton always likes to try to get their seniors out on the hill at some point during senior night. But right now, the way Brock Ryan's throwing, sort of hard to want to take that young man off the bump in this one.
Yeah.
6 outs, 5K, or 4 Ks, I apologize.
Yes. Ben Sexton sends a foul ball high in the air. Catcher just misses it once again. It's 1-2. Got to fight back, find a way to get on base. Rogue softball. Imagine came from the softball game to our left. Sexton sends a line drive out into center. It's going to hit the gap. He's going to try to take second, and he'll be there.
Nice heads-up piece of base running once again by Ben Sexton. Notices that the left fielder doesn't get to it in enough time. Let's go ahead and get the extra 90 if we've got the opportunity.
As up steps the freshman Zeke Orick. I like his walk-up song.
It's a classic.
Zeke, the victim of the strikeout in his first at-bat. First pitch is taken for a ball.
I'd like to see Zeke get a good cut on one here. He had 2 nice, healthy cuts on his last at-bat. I just want to see some contact.
Sexton takes off. Foul ball by Orick. Sends Sexton back to second.
Nice lead at second by Sexton.
Zeke's going to chop one down third. Just gets foul. You weren't here the other night. We saw Coach West making some plays.
Oh, I did? I saw that one.
Oh, did you?
I was going to say, I saw him make a nice snag down the third base line the other night.
He still got it.
Oh, no question.
Whizzes past his head. That's the third ball I think that's done that.
Third or fourth one tonight.
You think Starr has it out for Zeke for some reason? Probably not. Yeah, you're probably right.
Nah, I think just losing a little bit of control.
Just messing around. Sexton takes off. Pitch is inside the throwdown.
They're going to make him go back to second. They're going to say that pitch hit Zeke. So now you'll have runners on first and second for Calvin Smith.
Saves you an out. Big thing to get on base there by Zeke. Calvin Smith steps in. First pitch. Outside, ball 1.
You can see Ben sort of itching to get over there to third. Had a couple of attempts to get over there. One was called back due to a foul ball. The other time called back because of the hit by pitch. Third time, I got a feeling it's going to be a charm for that young man.
As here goes the third time. Zeke Orick also takes off, and both of them in there.
Just smart base running once again.
2 in scoring position. Big chance for Calvin Smith with 1 out. Even just a fly ball will score a run. As cut on and missed. There's another pitch outside. Believe it's 2-1. 3-1. Excuse me.
Yep.
There's another one swung on. They're going to say foul tipped into the glove.
Yep, hefty hack there by Calvin. Could tell he wanted a piece of that one. Brought that backhand off the bat just a little bit. Need to make sure you keep that follow through going.
Full count. The payoff pitch is going to be inside. Might have hit him, but regardless, he gets to take first base. Jordan King comes up with the bases loaded and 1 out. But the Blue Devils just a double play of getting out of this jam. And there is a force at any base.
Remember, just 1 down.
Outside ball 1.
Young man behind the plate for
he's working.
Jellicoe, Levi Hughes. He's had his money cut out for him tonight. He's had to work hard back there behind the plate. Done a pretty good job though.
He's working and he's doing well. Jordan King, big fly ball out into left field. Left fielder doesn't make the play. Sexton's going to trot home, and they're just going to play station to station ball. Bring up Creighton West with 1 down.
Does bring in another run, makes it a 7-0 game.
Creighton West steps in, still bases loaded. That's going to be called a strike. Just hit the top of the zone. Good pitch from Starr.
Yeah, that's one of those in-betweeners where you don't know if you really want to just take it, if you want to take a hack at it, because it's more out of your wheelhouse than what you're used to.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Picked up, flipped over for 1. Won't get a second. 1 run comes in. So puts runners at the corners. Flips the lineup over once again. Here comes Eli Rector.
His 3rd at-bat now in 2 innings.
Correct me if I'm wrong, he has reached both times.
No.
As Creighton was trying to take second, the foul ball will nullify it.
His second AB in the last inning was an out on the fielder's choice 6-4.
You're right. You are absolutely right.
So technically, yes. Did he reach?
Well, yes, he reached. Yeah, his on-base percentage is still
correct.
1,000 in this game. Creighton West once again trying to take second. No throw. He's going to pull into second.
Technically, Eli 0 for 2 today. His first time reached on the air.
That would be considered 0 for 0.
No, an error is an 0 for 1.
Is it?
Yes, sir, and so is a fielder's choice.
Oh, fielder's choice, 100%. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, so is reaching on an error. A walk is not considered.
And sac flies as well.
Yep.
Caden Shoemaker, the hit by pitch on Rector, loads the bases once again. Here comes Caden Shoemaker. I venture to say this is the man you won up with the bases loaded. Coach for the Jellicoe Blue Devils going to come out and talk to his pitcher a little bit. Maybe just give him a little motivational speech, calm him down a little bit.
Indians have a chance to truly blow this one open here in the second inning with a base hit, especially something into the gap here to score multiple runs.
Multiple bases would be huge here.
It would.
As they say, we got ducks on the pond.
Back in the day when I was at UC, I used to say that the bags were packed full of Patriots.
Oh.
I've not figured out one yet for
the Indians?
For the Indians.
I feel like that'd be a hard one to do that with. Just 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians on base.
I like that. I like that.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians.
I do like that. That's clever.
First pitch, low and away for a ball. Gets away from the catcher. Everybody going to stay where they are.
That's going to be stuck in my head. Thanks. Thanks, Johnny.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
They're going to say that pitch also outside. Shoemaker maybe thought about going for it, but holds back. 2-0.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
Make sure you're finding something in your wheelhouse once again. Don't give up anything this early.
Shoemaker also crowding the plate quite a bit. Another take from Shoemaker on a good pitch. He is 3-0. But if the Shoemaker, I'd give him the green light.
I think if there's anyone in your lineup right here, it's this part of your lineup that you're giving green light. With
Good
Shoemaker.
Pitch on the inside from Starr for strike one.
Yeah, with Shoemaker and Ryan, I think this is where your green light sits in.
And that's going to be ball 4. Walks in a run. That does collect him an RBI. Calvin Smith trots home, and here comes Brock Ryan. 3-hole hitter trying to do what a 3-hole hitter does. Drive in runs and get on base himself.
Bases are still loaded with 2 outs.
First pitch gets away. 1-0.
I love it there. Eli Rector was ready to move from second to third. He was like, Creighton, why are you not moving, young man? Well, Coach West is standing out there saying, hold tight. That may be trouble in our field.
Fly ball. Second baseman has a beat on it, and he will collect it for the 3rd out. Preventing damage is the second baseman for the Blue Devils. As now the Indians with a 9-run lead, taking it into the top of the 3rd, which we will see right after the break.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join SFN.TV for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit SFN.TV for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at SFN.TV, your home for local sports and community memories.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, we're going to the top of the 3rd. And looks like A.J. Harper now in at shortstop for the Indians. And Eli Rector has moved to second base. Braxton Boshiers now at first base. A lot of defensive substitutions here. Is that Zeke Orick at 3rd or is that Creighton West? That's Creighton West at 3rd. In right field, I believe that is Kason Hutcherson. Who's that in left? Is that still Zeke? That's still Zeke.
Still Zeke in left, and Ben's still in center.
Yes. Ben Sexton still patrolling center. So every senior except Maddox Hutcherson still in the lineup. Nice jump throw from Eli Rector. Even if it was just in warm-ups. What a curveball from Brock Ryan right there. I believe he might have signed that as knuckleball, though. Throw down. And we're getting underway for the top of the third. As up to the plate for the Blue Devils.
Leading things off for Jellicoe here in the top of the third, number 11, Carter McNamara.
Stands Carter McNamara. The Indians decide to keep Brock Ryan on the mound here in the third. As he throws that in there for strike one, nearly falls off the mound. Some velocity on that fastball from Ryan. As there's another one in there, strike two, swung on.
Just stick with what got you there.
That one just a bit outside for ball one. Good pitch still from Ryan, though.
Also an update from our softball game. The Lady Indians leading McCurry 4-2 right now. That one is in the top of the fifth. Ball stuck up there on top of the roof. You don't see that one very often.
McNamara hits a hard foul ball.
Actually, I think it's stuck in the netting.
It's in the netting, yes. And that's swung on for strike three. Brock Ryan's 5th K of the evening.
Now batting number 2, Moritz Zerhausen.
So here comes Moritz Zerhausen to the plate wearing number 2. The 8-hole hitter for the Blue Devils. First pitch inside, ball one. That one's hits the bottom of the zone for strike one. Good pitch from Ryan, locating his fastball well in this one. Just out. Even with the frame attempt from Shoemaker. That one's in there, though. Strike two. So the 2-2 count. Ryan with the pitch is going to be a little bit low. Ryan has worked his first full count of this ball game. Or excuse me, that is 2-2. I think I got the last at bat mixed up. Swung on strike three, and there's number 6.
Now batting number 25, Levi Hughes.
That brings up number 25, Levi Hughes. Is he the 9-hole hitter? He'll step in. Two outs in the inning. As first pitch swung on for strike one. A lot of swing and miss stuff coming from Ryan in this ball game. Plunked him right in the head. That is the first base runner of the game for the Blue Devils here in the third. Flips the lineup over and up steps number 6, Trevor Gilbert.
Now batting number 6, Trevor Gilbert.
As there's a foul ball. Runner on first attempting to take second. Nullified by the foul ball. That'd be Hughes trying to take second. The throw down from Shoemaker. Runner attempting to steal. And he's out. That means Gilbert will get an at-bat in the top of the fourth. But before we see that, we got to go to the bottom of the third right after the break.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
We're here for the bottom of the third here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. New pitcher into the game for the Blue Devils is number 18, Jeremiah Ivy, as he moves from first base to the rubber. Trying to see if there's any other, like what the other defensive movements they've made are. What's the number of the man now playing first base? Is it Trevor Gilbert? Looks like Trevor Gilbert playing first base, formerly the second baseman, as I believe Starr has moved to second. Yes, he has. He has moved to second base. Due up for the Indians this inning is number 8, Maddox Hutcherson, the 4-hole hitter. There was a loud noise in our box. We don't know where it came from. Sounded like a bottle popping.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
4, 5, 6 are due up. 2 seniors. We coined the term during softball the other night, seniors row. We have it here as well with 3 seniors in a row. Eli Rector, the only one who doesn't really get to be a member of it. But, yeah. But he does get to be the leadoff hitter, so maybe we'll cut him some slack. As we're set to begin this inning, here comes number 8, Maddox Hutcherson. Was no longer playing the field, so has he re-entered? Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. I knew you could do that with a pinch hitter. I didn't know you could do that with a defensive substitution. First pitch is high, ball 1. Can't lie, that one looked good to me, but head umpire calls it a ball. Swung on. Is that a fair ball? No. They're going to say, did they say it hit off the plate?
It went off the plate or Maddox
Foul.
won.
Foul ball. As there's a chopper back to the mound just off the glove of Ivy. Picks it up and won't throw as Hutcherson pulls into first base. Brings up number 6, Ben Sexton. Runner on first, no outs in the bottom of the third. First pitch is outside for a ball. Wind up and deliver. Hutcherson goes for second. Foul ball. A little early is Ben Sexton.
A nice cut by Ben, just a little too far ahead on that one.
As Sexton's going to send a grounder just past the pitcher's glove. The throw over to first is in time. Moves Hutcherson over to second, but it is an out. So one out. Zeke Orick comes up. But that runner is on second. Much more advantageable, that's not a word, favorable position than a runner on first and one out. Runner in second. No chance of a routine double play, we'll say. There's a foul ball from Zeke Orick. Smacks off the third base dugout. 0-1. Next one just a bit outside. Evens things up 1-1. Hutchinson's going for third. The throw, nice save there by the shortstop. But he will pull into third. And once again here, contact should score him, as opposed to a few scenarios. Nice throw, Coach West. I know you're watching. Probably isn't, truthfully, but you know, it's funny. Ooh, runs in, hits Zeke Orick. That's the second time he's been on base via the hit by pitch in this one, and that brings up number 14, A.J. Harper, to take his first cuts in this one.
You tricked me.
Because it had been Calvin?
Also got Braxton Bowshears on deck,
as he'll take his cuts for Jordan King. But here now is A.J. Harper. Has missed some time due to injury. Good to see him back in the lineup today, even if it is in this pinch hitter role. As Orick takes off for second. First pitch called a strike. He's in there.
2 on the pond. Now in scoring position, though, for the Indians.
Nice rip by A.J. Harper would be something spectacular here. As he sends a ground ball up the middle, shortstop picks it up. It will score a run. Gives them a 10-run lead, but now 2 outs in the inning. Still that runner on third, Braxton Bowshears, steps up to the plate.
Congratulations to the Lady Indian softball team, as sounds like they got the win in Game 1 over McRae County 5-4.
First pitch to Braxton Bowshears is high. Swung on, fouled off.
Hefty hack, though. I like it. Braxton.
He's trying to score that runner and maybe himself right there. Is what he's trying to do.
I promise, if he gets contact with that one, it's going.
It's going pretty deep, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's going to have some pop to it.
As there's one that gets away. Zeke Orick thought about going, but stays at third base.
I apologize. I guess there's only one person on.
Yes. Just on third base right there.
I don't know why I said two. I apologize.
I didn't even hear it, which means probably half the people at home didn't either. But that other half.
I'll get called out on it tomorrow.
Oh, that other half. Just outside. Good frame job by the catcher, but umpire just not fooled. Nice pitch from Ivy. Just clips the bottom of the strike zone. Gives Boshears 2 strikes. I used to have those batting gloves back in the day. Way over his head. Orick rushing for the plate. The tag. He got under it. He's safe. 11-0 lead. And Braxton Boshears gets to stand on first base. They're going to say that was a walk?
It was a walk.
Okay. As here comes Creighton West, the 9-hole hitter. Big fly ball hit the roof of our building back here. So 0-1 to start things off. That pitch in there for a strike, but does get away from the catcher. Braxton Boshears is going to move up to second base on the passed ball.
Yeah, Creighton now down 0-2. It's time to choke and poke, young man. Got to protect that zone.
Ball high, squirts away. Braxton Boshears will get to third. Now he has willed himself over to third base.
On a walk and 2 passed balls.
Another one just a little high. Is it even at 2-2?
I believe so.
Indeed. As that swung on, strike 3, and that is the third out. That 11-run lead in effect as we head to the top of the fourth right after the break.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
back here for the top of the fourth on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Do have a few defensive substitutions into the game for the Indians. Looks like Tristan Sumner has found his way out to left field for the Indians. Braxton Boshiers is heading
going to third. First base, Parker Brooks out there now, and Kason Hutcherson in right. They will stick with Brock Ryan on the mound as well. Eli Rector and Ben Sexton still out there. Still Maddox Hutcherson, the only senior not out there.
That's all right. That's okay. Like I said, that's a smart move.
Let the kids play. Actually, looks like Ben Sexton is going to come in. Kason Hutcherson is going to move to center and out to right.
That
looks like it might be Rock Marion.
It is. It's going to be Rock Marion going out to right.
So letting the young guys get some reps in. I like this.
I do too.
But keeping Brock Ryan out on the mound. Which I do not blame.
Number 6, Trevor Gilbert.
As here comes number 6, Trevor Gilbert. Had in that bat.
The young man has pitched a phenomenal game right now. Let him continue to work.
First pitch runs inside, ball 1.
Once again, remember, fans, if you did not get to make it out tonight for senior night, we will have that for you here momentarily at the conclusion of this ball game here this evening here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
As he'll foul one off.
As we will honor our 4 seniors.
Yep. It's kind of like the 4 seasons. Maybe they should start a cappella group.
Those 4 gentlemen, I'd tell them not to quit their day jobs.
Well, maybe just Maddox. Another one runs inside. 2-1. Maddox and Brock. I think they could do it.
Hey, you never know. Yeah. Ben and Eli may surprise
have some
us.
hidden talent.
They may surprise us with some chops.
As there's another strikeout. I've lost count of how many he's up to now, but it's a healthy amount. I'm hearing 7 from my anonymous source. That is definitely not Bo Kidd. Here comes Bryson Starr. I don't know. I've grown up with these guys, and I've played with them. I'm not so sure about their singing talents.
Breaks out a little breaking ball.
Little curve ball.
Broke it out.
Yep.
We've been waiting on that one today. Tried back to back. You can even see the little smile on his face. I like it.
I think he went to the curveball, then went to the slider. So now we're going to see the screwball here. Just kidding. The fastball right on the edge of the plate.
That actually almost looked like a cutter.
It might have been.
Had some tail to it.
Might have been. Is he just throwing the kitchen sink right here? There's another breaking ball. Brock Ryan, he used to throw a knuckleball.
Really?
I don't know if he still does. It was in middle school and maybe early in his high school career.
Great pitch.
That's another strikeout. Strikeout number 8 on the evening for Ryan. We are witnessing an amazing pitching performance here from the senior. As here comes Gabe Rizzotti to the plate. One of those may have been a knuckleball. I saw him sign knuckleball to the catcher earlier in warm-ups. Did a little shake of the glove. So he might be throwing that knuckleball, but there's the fastball for strike 1.
Seeing a lot of pitches in my time as a catcher and then just being around the game for as long as I have. Seen everything from the fastball to the screwball. This one's hit well into left center field.
Kason Hutcherson under it. Makes the snag for out number 2.
That's out number 3.
Oh.
Remember those 2 strikeouts?
Oh, you are right. You are absolutely right. So, 3 out, 3 down once again as we take it to the bottom of the 4th. Right after the break here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
We are back here for the bottom of the fourth here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Ivy returns to the mound for the Blue Devils. Through 4, Indians have the 11-run lead.
So go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I imagine we're going to see some young guys getting some at-bats here.
I would imagine so.
That's literally all I was going to say.
You were talking about pitches, though, and
yes.
you're talking about seeing the splitter from some of these young men.
Yes.
Little slide piece here and there. Don't know if you saw much of a screwball.
No, that pitch has kind of gone by the wayside because
it really has.
It's very bad on your arm.
It's terrible on an arm. There's no doubt about that.
Even in the major leagues, the only one I can think of that throws a screwball is Devin Williams, the closer for the now Mets. Used to be on the Brewers. So here comes Eli Rector once again. But, I mean, knuckleball is the pitch that is easiest on your arm, and you don't see that thrown in the majors much anymore either.
No, you really don't. But the knuckleball has been a lost art for a while,
it's because first pitch, ball one. It's because it's so hard to master, and if you okay, I know this from many games of backyard baseball with my father who throws a knuckleball.
Okay.
If you don't throw it just right, it is the most hittable pitch in the world.
No question about it.
He calls it a pumpkin ball.
Pumpkin.
Because it looks like a pumpkin coming at you.
But what I was talking about during the break, we had a young man whenever I was working up in Williamsburg. He was a submariner from Alaska, actually, of all places. But his fastball came in at like 78, 79, but his eephus came in at a rousing 48.
Just blooped it in there. I mean, when you got an eephus, you got to use it sparingly. You got to use it to throw off that hitter's timing. There's another pitch in the dirt for a ball. Rector's still in there. Hanging in there. As he's going to draw the walk. Leadoff base runner once again for the Indians brings up Caden Shoemaker. As he steps in, runner on first. Wouldn't be surprised to see Rector in motion here. As there he goes. Pitch is outside. Good throw from the catcher, truthfully. But he does pull into second. So now in scoring position, Shoemaker chance to drive him in. Little two-seam above the zone, gets away from the catcher. Eli Rector scoots into third.
You know, Johnny, it's always great to see that aggressive base running in both baseball and softball.
Just willingness to take that base when you know you can. And now any sort of contact should score you, especially with no outs. There's another pitch high. That one's in there for a called strike. Good pitch from Ivy, painting the inside part of the plate. Shoemaker draws a walk. Runners at the corners as here comes Brock Ryan, the man of the hour, Brock Ryan. That's what I'm going to call him, the man of the hour. Amazing performance in this game so far. Going to add to it here. Shoemaker takes off for second. No throw. He's in there. Unnecessary sliding. That should be hey, penalty 5 yards. Unnecessary sliding.
On that belly flop of a slide over at second. My goodness.
Did he scorpion a little bit?
Pretty close to it.
As another ball gets away, everybody's going to stay where they are. Big chance for Brock Ryan with 2 on and no one out. Find a gap somewhere. Do some damage. There's another one that gets away behind the batter. Once again, everyone will stay where they are.
Microphone's giving us a little bit of a buzz up here. I guess something's
we're
crosswired in the frequencies.
We're entering the office or something. I don't know.
I'm having to make sure I keep a hand on our PA mic so that it doesn't buzz on us.
It's like a bee. There's another one over Brock Ryan's head. 3 straight walks to begin the inning. And here comes one of those young guys we previously mentioned, the sophomore, number 21, Kaysen Hutcherson.
Yeah, that will make 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indian.
Yep. There we go. Thank you, Camden. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians on base. Bases loaded. No outs. Kaysen Hutcherson, his brother, Maddox, starting this game. Now he comes in. Maybe a little game of anything you can do, I can do better. Always want, I'm a little brother myself, and it's always fun to show up your big brothers like that.
Well, you never know. We may still see Maddox back in this ball game.
Well, maybe.
May come in. Who knows? We may see him pitch next inning. Who knows?
Maybe. You're really adamant about that.
I'd love to see
Maddox
that.
Hutcherson is going to pitch. Quote Bo Kid on this.
I'd love to see it.
And if he doesn't, blame Bo Kid. Now Kaysen Hutcherson, first pitch, called strike. Nice cut from Kaysen, but no dice.
Yeah, a little late on that cut.
Pitch from Ivy.
Just a bit high.
Should be making major league references on my no.
His is outside.
Yeah.
That one was just a bit high.
Just a bit high. Tried the corner and missed. There's another one that's high. Looks like he's relying heavily on a two-seamer.
Yep.
One of, I think, the most underrated pitches. Two-seamer sinker.
I love a two-seam and a sinker. I really do.
Nice called strike there. Sneaks it into the corner. That's strike 3. And here comes Rock Marion to the plate. take his first cuts in this one.
This may be Rock's first AB of the season.
Excuse me, bless me. Ooh.
He swung at it.
Yeah, that's a strike. Hit him.
I don't know if it hit him or if it hit the handle of the bat.
Either way, it's a strike.
It is a strike either way. That's correct.
It's kind of more of a strike if it hits the handle of the bat because that's like a strike no matter what.
Correct.
But I had to explain to Camden the hands are part of the bat rule.
Yes.
During a previous broadcast. Sorry if I embarrassed you, Camden.
That's all right. You're just proving that I don't know anything about baseball.
Whoa, buddy. You don't have to call yourself out like that.
I'll give you another sports reference here that you may not understand or may not know as Rock swings and misses at that one to call it 0-2. In football, if you're tackled by your hair and it hangs out of your helmet, it's completely legal because it's considered part of the uniform.
Did not
Not
know
part
that.
of your body, part of the... I actually didn't know that one.
It's considered part of the uniform.
I
sure
didn't
is.
know that one. I thought it would be considered part of the body, not part of the uniform. Like getting tackled by your arm. I mean, that's legal.
Mm-hmm.
Is your arm part of your uniform?
You know what I'm saying, though? Like
Yeah,
if it does hang out, as this one misses for a ball,
so like,
as well, it counts too.
So like if Evan Cotton ran the football and got tackled
by
his hair.
We had a couple of young men who used to have long dreadlocks that hung out of their helmet. If they were tackled by their dreadlock, it's completely legal.
Imagine how badly that hurts.
Saw one of them have 5 of them ripped out of his head. Yes.
Rough.
Needless to say, he used it as fuel for the rest of the game. I think he ended up finishing with like 230 yards rushing.
Okay, good. That's good. 2-2 to Rock Marion. Swung on once again.
It's actually a drop strike 3. He will be out.
Yep.
We're out number 2.
Here comes Tristan Sumner to the plate. Two outs and the bases loaded. Oh, he's bad to the bone. First pitch. That two-seamer. It's a good two-seamer.
It
really.
has some really nice
got some movement.
It's got some very nice movement to it. I'm not sure if he's even intending for it to have that movement, but it's his arm angle, the way he's releasing.
There it is again.
It's got some nice break to it. It really does.
It reminds me of how when I played first base and a current Indians member, A.J. Harper, he always kind of had a two-seam action on his throws from shortstop.
Yep, a lot of shortstops do. Yeah. If you notice, because a lot of times they'll have to come out with a sidearm throw a lot of times, so it'll actually have that natural tail too.
He was the only shortstop on our team that had that.
Really?
And it was catchable, but I didn't like catching it at first base, truthfully. But, I mean, I caught it the same. You just kind of have to know. AJ's up.
Yep.
Move your glove a little to the left.
That last pitch will make the count 3-1.
And there's another strike. Full count. Thank you for keeping track of things, Camden.
Very much so.
While we crack up over here.
Oh, we're not cracking up.
No,
we're just sort of going off into yesteryear a little bit with some memories.
Yeah. That's
Good
a foul
cut.
ball. Oh, AJ. You had to catch that one.
He is trying to stay alive right now with full count and bases loaded.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to do in that full count. You got to foul off even borderline stuff because any take can easily be strike 3.
3-2. Runners should be on the move with 2 down.
There's ball 4. They're going to add to this lead. 12 runs. And it brings up A.J. Harper, speak of the devil. First pitch to Harper. That two-seamer in there.
It's got some really nice movement to it. That young man can hone that in a little bit and learn to locate it a little bit better. He could be really, really good out on the bump.
People at home must think we're crazy.
No.
Geeking out over a two-seamer.
The two-seam is a lost art in high school anymore.
It really is. When Coach McDowell coached the Indians, he made everybody throw a two-seamer. You had to learn how to throw a two-seamer if you were going to pitch. But now I don't think I can name an Indian that throws a two-seamer on this current team.
I mean, it's very possible.
They'll throw curveballs and sliders. A.J. Harper, the man at the plate, known for his splitter. It's actually quite a good splitter. But
I think that's a very lost art anymore as well. The splitter is one of those that you just don't see it very often anymore, especially in high school. You see it quite a bit in college.
Every pitch, and also at the major league level,
yes.
Every pitch we've spoken of, two-seam splitter, not screwball, knuckleball.
Yep.
All these lost art pitches, I mean, they're all pitches my dad would throw to me in the backyard, if that tells you anything. They were really big back in the day.
Swung on a missed strike 3, and that's going to end the inning as the bags were full.
I thought that might have been a foul ball, but I guess not. So, getting out of the jam with the bases loaded for the second time, only one run comes across in the inning for the Indians. But we're going to the top of the 5th right after the break here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
It's the top of the 5th. 3 outs away from ball game here are the Indians. And Bo Kid called it. Maddox Hutcherson is on the mound here in this ball game. Did you do that intentionally, putting on Wild Thing?
Absolutely.
For this?
Absolutely.
Of course, classic 1989 movie, Major League.
89, 90, somewhere around there, yeah.
I want to say the second one came out in 92. So,
which the second one actually,
I quite like the second one. Don't like the third one.
Actually,
you're going to tell your Jack Parkman story. Yeah,
Oneida connection with that one. Jack Parkman, David Keith used to be an avid fan of coming over for AYSO soccer back in the day here at Oneida. Came and saw a bunch of the young men that used to play AYSO soccer. I guess he had some close friends over here in Oneida, and we used to see him quite a bit at ball games.
Jack Parkman doing his little shimmy.
Drives the people here in Cleveland crazy.
Or later in the movie when he gets traded, makes the women here in Cleveland puke.
Y'all know way too many references.
You need to watch these movies, Camden. All right. We're due up for the bottom of the 5th. Maddox Hutcherson just getting out there, starting things up quick, pitching. I did not catch what that was.
That was a ball.
Okay. And then he pumps one in there for a strike. At the plate right now is number 18, Jeremiah Ivy, 4.56, due up.
Brock Ryan's moved to short. And looks like Eli Rector has moved to second.
He's been at second. Is that Caden Shoemaker out there at second?
You know, it may be.
It kind of looks like him. Then who's catching?
Must be Brock.
No, that's Brock at shortstop. You see the number?
I cannot, actually.
The umpire's blocking it.
Yep.
And then his chest protector isn't helping.
I'm trying to get that after this at bat.
Just one outside. Is that Kaysen Hutcherson catching?
It almost does look like Kaysen.
Leadoff walk for Maddox Hutcherson.
Now batting number 9, Brody.
This is the second time a Blue Devil's gotten on base all game.
Yep. He brings up Brody Parton. And he just took second. They weren't paying attention. He took second. And guys, that's completely legal. You can just go like that. If that is Kaysen Hutcherson, though, we've got a Hutcherson battery duo, which sounds awesome to me. He's trying to take third. Ball gets away.
It's actually a foul ball. It went off the bat.
Wow. I didn't even catch that.
Yep, it literally caught the top of the bat as Parton was falling away from that one for a foul ball.
That absolutely is Kaysen Hutcherson behind the plate. I have now confirmed it.
So that's still Rock out in right then.
Yes, center field.
There's that Rock in left. I apologize.
That is Rock in left. There's another
check swing.
Check swing strike. Throw down from Hutcherson, and he's in there to third. Who's that in right? That's the real question.
That may be Zeke will work out there in right.
I don't think it is.
I don't see Zeke in the dugout, though, so.
I think that might be Landon Moore out there in right.
Yeah, it may be. That's a good point.
As there's a called strike.
Got to tag him. I actually, he went ahead and left the box, so it's going to be out number 1.
Which means Tristan Sumner is in center field?
Now batting number 24,
yes.
Landon Mann.
Here comes Landon Mann for the Blue Devils. 1 out, runner on third. Hutcherson delivers. Inside. Skirts away from Kaysen just a little bit. He grabs it fairly quickly. Prevents that runner from scoring.
Kaysen's got some good wheels behind the plate. He may not knock everything down, but I promise you, he's going to get to the ball quickly.
When he's not behind the plate, the man's an outfielder.
Exactly.
So, there's another one, another ball. And that pitch is swung on for a strike. Look at Brock Ryan coming over to help his good buddy Maddox Hutcherson.
And then gloved his glasses. They fell off the noggin.
That's called coordination right there. There's another pitch swung on. Strike 2.
When Maddox finds the strike zone, though, he does a nice job painting corners. Does a nice job with it. See if he's got another K in him.
Like when he covers his mouth when he's in the stretch. There's strike 3. It is dropped. Throw it down to first. Nice stretch. Parker Brooks grabs it for the second out. So just 1 out away from a victory here are the Indians.
Now batting number 11, Carter McNamara.
And standing in the way of that is number 11, Carter McNamara. Maddox delivers. A little high. Ball 1. He's been working around the strike zone even when he hasn't hit it, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a few pitches high, a couple of them inside, stuff like that. But
well, you know, that happens.
That's going to happen. But overall, he's done a pretty good job at.
There's a strike on the corner. Just right on the corner.
And remember, a lot of people are going to say, well, that's not where the ball was caught. It's not where it catches. It's not where it's caught.
It crosses,
it crosses the plate. That's exactly right.
And there's another swinging strike. 1 and 2. 1 strike away. Wipe the sweat off your forehead, Maddox. Go to work out there.
Once again, remember, hang around here for us. Senior night festivities will happen after the game this evening.
That one's high, 2 and 2.
I love how Kaysen tried to frame it after he stood up.
I've seen some catchers try to frame some wild stuff, like
the ones that are bounced off the ground are the best.
They'll fly out into the other batter's box and then yank it back in. You know what? I've probably seen a catcher try to frame that. Say it with me now, just a bit inside. Try the corner, missed.
I think the count rolls full now here on McNamara.
I believe you're right. If you're playing MLB The Show, this is where you hit RT and bear down. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. A combined no-hitter this evening for 2 seniors as the Indians come away with a victory. Brock Ryan picks up the win.
Final score this evening,
Maddox Hutcherson pitches an inning. What an inning by Maddox Hutcherson. 2 seniors tonight combined for a no-hitter. Great. Just great. A great game. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Great game. Great contribution from our seniors in this game. Of course, stick around. We will have senior game festivities shortly. For now, let's have a little talk about the game. I think the big deal with this game, obviously, is pitching performance. A combined no-hitter.
Yeah,
2 pitchers, Brock Ryan, Maddox Hutcherson. 2 walks away from it being a combined perfect game.
I think there was a hit by pitch, I think is what it was. Was
there was
hit by pitches, or was it a walk and a hit by pitch?
I think it was a hit by pitch and a walk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Brock plunked a guy in the head, Maddox walked a guy. Still, incredible performance. Brock had close to 10 strikeouts. I'm not sure what the number actually was.
I'm actually going to look that up for you right here. Brock finished the night with 4 innings pitched, gave up no hits, of course, 8 Ks in that one, and then Maddox with 3 Ks and a walk in this one as well. So nice night, 11 strikeouts and 15 outs total for the Indians this evening. A very nice night on the hill.
And, of course, 12 runs scored. You got to have a good offensive night to do that. Can you give us some standout offensive stats here as well?
The Indians actually did that on 9 hits tonight and only 2 errors by Jellicoe. Shoemaker, Ryan, Maddox Hutcherson, and Ben Sexton all with 2 hits on the evening. Ryan and Hutcherson with 2 RBIs on the night as well. Jordan King went 1 for 2 with a pair of RBIs. Ben Sexton, Caden Shoemaker, one of those 2 hits each were doubles on the night. But 1, 2, 3, 4.
So did every senior get a hit tonight?
No, Eli Rector went 0 for 2 with a walk.
Spoiled it.
He had a walk, a hit by pitch, and reached on the air.
Well, he got on base 3 times.
He got on base all 3 times.
Guys, you can't ask for a better game from your seniors here tonight with the pitching and the offense.
Brock Ryan went 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 RBIs. Maddox Hutcherson 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs as well. Ben Sexton 2 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. So a very nice night by the Indians here this evening. Overall, just a nice effort by the Indians. You pick up a district win tonight over Jellicoe. Now you go back over there tomorrow afternoon over in Campbell County to look to pick up another win, which will help solidify you. I believe that's a guaranteed 4th finish with a win tomorrow. That guarantees you 4th with a chance to possibly move up into 3rd if you can sweep the rest of your district games.
Camden, you got anything to say?
Yeah. Great game from the Indians tonight. Some aggressive base running. Also well played by Jellicoe tonight.
Yep.
Couldn't ask for a better senior night.
Yeah. All right. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with your Senior Day festivities shortly, right after the break.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, it's senior night festivities as we are going to get underway here momentarily. Yes, sir.
Hey, which one? Tell me the order you got them.
Numerical. So Eli, Brock, Ben, Max.
So Eli,
Brock, Ben, Max.
Eli, Brock, Ben, Max.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get started.
This order right here. Eli's first.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jackie Lay Sports Complex. As tonight, the Indians pick up the 12-0 victory. Now let's take a moment to honor our 2026 OHS baseball senior class. As you please turn your attention to home plate. Our first senior is number 3, Mr. Eli Rector. Eli is the son of Seth Rector and Amanda Lloyd. He is a 4-year member of the OHS baseball team. Eli is also a 4-year member of the OHS golf team, a member of the National Honor Society, and a member of the OHS Beta Club. His favorite memory of OHS baseball is beating York and Pickett County in a doubleheader and also making sure that they beat Scott High. Eli's plans after graduation are to attend the University of Tennessee and hopefully become a doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 3, Mr. Eli Rector. Our next senior is number 4, Mr. Brock Ryan. Brock is the son of Todd and Brandon Ryan. He is a 4-year member of the OHS baseball team. Brock is also a 4-year member of the OHS football team and a 1-year member of the OHS basketball team. His favorite memory of OHS baseball is the bus rides with his teammates and beating Scott High. Brock's plans after graduation are to attend TCAT Oneida and enroll in the lineman program. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 4, Mr. Brock Ryan. Our next senior is number 6, Mr. Ben Sexton. Ben is the son of Jared and Jackie Sexton. He is a 4-year member of the OHS baseball team. His favorite memory of OHS baseball is coming in his freshman year to pitch and holding the opposition scoreless for 2 2/3 innings with 5 strikeouts for a comeback victory. Ben's plans after graduation are to attend TCAT Oneida and enroll in lineman school. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 6, Mr. Ben Sexton. Our final senior is number 8, Mr. Maddox Hutcherson. Maddox is the son of Dwayne and Sarah Hutcherson. He is a 2-year member of the OHS baseball team. Maddox is also a 2-year member of the OHS football team. His favorite memory of OHS baseball is when Caden stood underneath the gutter spout at the gas station in a rainout and beating Scott High. Maddox's plans after graduation are to attend TCAT Oneida for lineman school while building a career and family worshiping the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 8, Mr. Maddox Hutcherson. Gentlemen, we wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. No words can truly express how proud of you we are with your accomplishments here at Oneida. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our 2026 OHS Indian Seniors. Johnny, another once again, it's a great group of seniors.
Well, if you don't mind, if I get a little sentimental here,
I see you.
If I get a little sentimental here, I mean, of course, as many of you know, I was a part of this OHS Indians team for 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year. Even before that, in middle school, these are the guys that I grew up playing with every year as a senior myself, except Maddox. But even then, love that man. I mean, it's just. I'm getting a little choked up here, but
it's understandable.
But I mean, these it almost feels like, you know, I'm seeing these guys out there getting recognized for senior night. There's part of me that wants to be out there with them, you know, playing, but you know, I love being here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. I guess what I'm saying is I'm thankful to have called this game, this amazing senior night game, and if any of you guys, Eli, Ben, Brock, Maddox, are rewatching this, just know I love you.
Very, very good. Kudos to you, Johnny. You know, again, you were a part of this program, and glad to have you a part of our program as well now. But I understand how it feels to see these guys go off. Nice way to go off, though, this evening with a 12-0 shutout victory over Jellicoe. Good luck to these gentlemen tomorrow as they travel over to Jellicoe as well. Once again, we'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon at Jane Terry Hoffman Field. It'll be OHS soccer action as the Indians will host Powell tomorrow night. Make sure to keep an eye on our social media for all the updated times. I believe that is going to be a 6:30 kickoff, though, for that one tomorrow evening. So for Johnny Markham and Camden Jones, here with us this evening on the call, Clayton Posey back at home base for our technical directing support, as well as Greg Bond with the IH Sports Network and Ben Garrett as well with IH. We thank you all for joining us here this evening. Indians victorious over Jellicoe tonight, 12-0. You've been watching OHS Baseball right here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.